know where we at. I was having a meeting today. I was so glad when her internet went out. I was so tired of talking to her.
Oh my God, your internet's not working? I'm so sorry.
Like Africa.
You guys, I'm here hanging out. We don't have anyone in here, but they come. Usually it gets to like 200. I'm here hanging out today with Toddre and Simone.
Where is Simone? Everybody internet out.
Yeah, well, there's 4 people. Everyone, if you're in Nairobi, I know you're probably not going to join the live. Because it's raining. It's raining so hard in Nairobi right now, which makes it really hard for connection is unstable. God damn it. Hotspot. Honestly, that might be smarter. Should I switch to my hotspot? Watching from Nakuru. What's up, Nakuru? I'm gonna switch to my hotspot, you guys. Hold on, because we know how this Kenyan Wi-Fi gets in the rain. Back. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? The Wi-Fi is now better. Yes. Okay, good. I'm glad you guys can hear me. Virginia from North Virginia. Where are you from? Share the wine. I'll share the wine. Well, they're taking the last of it. I already have mine. Loud and clear. Good, you guys. I'm really excited to be here with them. We were just having a girls' night, and they were supposed to be on their way home, but it's raining really hard.
Really hard.
Yeah, so nobody can really leave. After they leave, I'm gonna do some work and some editing. So I'm just relaxing. What do you guys want us to talk about tonight? Do you guys have any questions? What are you guys doing tonight?
Give us a topic you want us to cover. Nairobi life. Nairobi night. No, you know what? Where we're headed to next after Nairobi.
Oh, that's a good question.
Who knows? Do we even know?
Toddre, do you plan on being in Kenya long term?
I plan. I moved on my shit here. You know? But
yeah.
Nairobi, I think I'll probably be on the coast. But I don't know if Kenya will be my forever home.
What would keep Kenya from being like your forever home?
Just, me being a wanderer, having a wandering spirit, Maybe Mozambique, maybe Cape Coast. I always said I was retired and gone to Cape Coast.
Cape Coast is nice. Someone said, how is dating in Nairobi?
Oh, Lord. I literally have not dated in Nairobi as of yet. I dated in Mombasa briefly. I have not dated anyone since I've been in Nairobi.
You feel like you have not dated?
No, I haven't dated. I don't feel like I haven't dated.
What is keeping you from dating?
I don't know. I feel like, at least personally, what I've been encountering are a lot of people who are taken or unavailable or not really about. I guess.
So you're saying all Kenyan men are married but be trying to date?
Not all, but I encountered people who are already, taken, and so it's like, okay, well, that's not attractive to me, or that's not. You're already off the market, so. That's what I've encountered a lot of, and also I've encountered people that maybe aren't about the same thing I'm about. So sometimes it's just kind of like, no need to date. There's no need to. After this first meeting, we don't go.
They said they can't hear you. They asked if you could speak a little louder.
Oh,
sorry. I think y'all should get down here with me.
Okay.
Yeah, get down here. They want to hear you. Do you notice an upstick in Black travel and people coming to live? It's a movement for real.
Yeah.
I agree. It's a vibe. I mean, we're getting to our wits' end at this point. I feel like many people are just tired of the shenanigans. You know?
It's true.
Blacks to Africa.
Blacks it. Faye is in. Faye, the girl who's in charge of the Facebook group that I did a video with you guys, she's actually in the US right now with the Blacks it. Nairobi is a big bedroom. 4K, what does that mean?
A big bedroom.
Mm.
There's a lot of love going on.
Everybody's sleeping with everybody.
Oh.
I think that's what he's saying. 4K, can you unpack that for me? Black American ladies just landed in Kenya. Give them some space later on to date. Okay. Yo, Brittany, it's your boy Jimmy. You just called me king in one of your comments. What are the chances you would FaceTime me? I just got so many questions. Send me a voice memo. I finally cut your live. You all have beautiful hair.
Thank you. It's natural.
It's real.
No, but this is my hair.
Right. I'm kidding. No,
Mine
she's
are
the natural one. Girl, I would have told them it was real.
What they know.
This is part of our heritage.
It really is.
Yeah.
We've always added extensions and done shit.
Cornrows. Jimmy Choo, my Instagram is Brittany in Africa. Brittany in Africa. So today we were actually talking about African American foods and unhealthy foods, bodies. And Simone just started, she's always had a YouTube channel, but she's starting to put more energy into her YouTube channel. And we're actually going to challenge each other this month to go hard as ever, because my birthday is on July 10th. You guys, I'm a Cancer and I'm turning 20. Ooh, I wish I was. I'm turning 30. So I want 10K followers by then. So I'm at like 7,250 now, I think. So I'm going hard for the next month and a half so that I can have 10K. Yes. So I also challenge Simone and Toddre to go hard as well. So one topic Simone talks about on her YouTube, which I'm going to link when I post this so everybody can follow her, is like health, nutritional health.
Yes.
So we were just talking about traditional like Black foods almost. African American. Right. People hate it when I do that.
Right.
African American foods that are like locked in trauma and like being very unhealthy, essentially. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, macaroni and cheese, and like how most Africans indigenously are lactose intolerant. Yeah. But like we do like the chitlins, the macaroni and cheese, like all these things that build hypertension and things that are not good for us. Please, Simone, how do you like Nairobi so far?
I love Nairobi. Nairobi to me, it's very fun. I moved here from Mombasa. I spent some months in Mombasa, and I love Mombasa. I love the weather. I'm much more of a hot weather person, so that was great. But at the same time, it's definitely a much smaller city than Nairobi. So coming to Nairobi, it was just like there's always something to do, and there's all these people, and I met these wonderful women, and this whole expat group that we have has been amazing. So it was nice being back in a city, because I am a city girl. I'm from a city. I've lived in cities most of my life. And so it was nice being back in the city again and just having the variety that, a cosmopolitan Mecca has that I didn't really have in Mombasa. So yeah, it's been really fun.
Simone is saying it nicely, but she's kind of over Kenya at this point. She's ready to move on. I think she's ready to find a new country, a new vibe.
I do want to. I know that I'm not going to be here permanently. I'm not sure where I'm going to be, but I feel like my time in Nairobi has been a lot of like going out, meeting people, eating, all of that. But I don't know. Extrovert. Yeah, I'm definitely an extrovert. I like people, and Nairobi has a lot of people. So that's.
Have any of you been to my hometown? Y'all are like the only people I really like here. I'm just kidding. Have any of you been to my hometown, Dakar, Senegal? I think you just got back from Dakar.
Yes. I literally just. And I'm Mende from
go.
Sierra Leone. Yeah, I'm Mende and Timini. Mende, Timini, Fulani, and Crew.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah, we all have a lot of very, very linked shared history. So yeah.
How was Dakar for you?
I loved it. It was just nice being in West Africa. I'm West African, as far as my blood, and there's something that's very familiar, just like innately this kind of sentient familiarity that I like, and people are very, very friendly. So that's always nice, just walking down the street, people just saying like, "Bonjour, ça va?"
Do you look like the people?
I feel like people, to a certain extent, but I guess when people ask me often, "Are you Nigerian?" That's the main thing.
Everybody thinks I'm Nigerian.
Yeah, I get that.
How tall are you ladies? I am 3.5, 5'4".
I am 5'10". I'm like 5'9" and 3/4, so almost 5'10". Yeah.
Toddre, how tall are you?
I've been 5'4" most of my life, but the last 2 years I've gone to the doctor. They told me I was 5'6". So did I grow?
Oh, you're growing, girl.
Wait, let's stand up.
You good,
Wait,
girl.
let's stand up. Let's stand up, you guys.
They're not gonna be able to see.
Yeah, they can't see you. Well, we can kind of. Girl, they can't really tell. I mean, what's up? Y'all see Simone's towering.
Yes, all right. You're 5'10".
It's 5'9", yeah.
Glad you ladies are enjoying Africa in general. Yes, we are. Do I look Maasai? That's really interesting.
You tell me. You're like, you on my side. You on my side. I'd be like,
dang, how'd you know?
Yeah,
you know my mama. That's what you need to say. No, you look East African. You look like a Maasai. Where is she going next?
Who, me? Oh, I'm not sure. I do want to spend more time in West Africa because I haven't spent a lot of time in West Africa. I know my lineage is from there, so I kind of want to be kind of on my ancestral soil. I want to just spend more time there and get more acquainted with that culture and that land and everything.
I'm sorry, I'm reading the comment.
What's coming?
Simone looks like a human version of an avatar when she got up. Super cute though.
I didn't want to tell you guys, but I am an avatar.
She's tried. Avatar tribe.
I didn't want to tell you, but I am.
You're so funny. Yeah, life is good though, you guys. It feels really good. We were just talking about how blessed we are to have a strong expat group who can hang out with each other and feel like family, and how we really make each other feel better a lot. Simone, would you date someone who's 5'10"? Yeah. Would you date a man who's 5'3"?
Yeah, probably. Yeah,
I could see that for you.
Yeah, I don't really care much about looks, to be honest. I really care about, I'm a sapiosexual, so I'm very attracted to what is in your brain, to be honest, really honest.
Would you date a man who's 5'3"?
I have dated that short.
Wow.
But wait, no. She said 5'3". Not shorter than you.
That's shorter.
Wait, how? Oh yeah, you're 5'4". That's right. I be forgetting.
I'm 5'6" now.
Oh, okay. Because when I think about 5'3", I'm like, that's not just shorter than me. That's like,
I cannot date a guy who's shorter than me because I'm already very mean, and that would slide me onto the edge of abusive.
No, I've definitely dated shorter. But a lot of men are shorter than me when I'm this tall. You know what I mean? So I've, of course, dated men who are shorter than me.
My sisters have that problem.
Yeah. Pomegranates.
I am not.
Toddre brought some wonderful pomegranate, I have to say.
Yeah. I can't date men who are shorter than me. Hi, beautiful girls. I am in. Hi. What's up with Toddre? She isn't vibing with you guys.
What?
Toddre, you better vibe.
What do I need to do to look like I'm vibing? Do I need to talk more?
Yeah, we're gonna see what's up. Thank you for the super chat. You're 5'6". He said, Percy said all this beautiful chocolate. Thank you.
I support
Brittany,
chocolate.
I invite you to Senegal. I know it's not your agenda. Looks like you're in East. No, listen, I accept all invitations. Brittany is definitely the shortest. I'm the same height. Yeah. What kind of men do y'all look for? I would like to talk about this.
Let's talk about it. Let's unpack.
Toddre, you go
Yes,
first.
yes.
Since you're not vibing.
Because I'm ready to be partnered. And you know what? The number one thing on my list, because I do have a list on my phone, is integrity. A man with integrity.
That's important.
Spirituality. Not religion, but spirituality.
I like that integrity. I like that.
Number one.
Can you guys date a Kenyan man?
Of course. A Kenyan man with integrity. Do you know any that are physically available, emotionally available,
mentally available?
Cat, girl, you know you lying.
Me? Why did come for me today?
No, you be starting shit sometimes.
Me? Why not?
No, not
She's
you.
Serious. Oh,
She's so serious, you guys.
yeah. I don't know who they're talking to.
Why y'all coming for me today?
Amen. Yeah. Amen to spirituality and integrity. No, she's being honest. It's just about finding. I feel like a lot of men sometimes here probably don't come at us either because it's like intimidation from expat or like lost in translation with talking like hard English. You know what I'm saying? So even if there was like a nice Kenyan man, he may just be like, oh, she may not be into me. Like we're different, or I don't really know. I've experienced that sometimes. Like language kind of like Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm just too bad. You would cheat on a good man with integrity with a bad boy with good looks. Well,
I
think
want
you've
him
been
to
hurt.
be looking good. Hold up, though. I do want an attractive man with integrity.
So you would not date an ugly guy?
I would.
I've dated ugly guys.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've dated ugly guys.
I've dated less than attractive.
I honestly don't care
attractive.
about
that's all. That's
it's
all
in your
programmed.
mind.
This is what I think is attractive.
Sapiosexual.
Yeah, I'm very, very sapiosexual.
Yeah, I mean, some Faith Evans was attracted to Notorious B.I.G.
Mashallah. Hey,
and it ain't much there, you know.
I like okay. Let's go back to the physical part though. Okay. A man who is physically fit is very important because I'm a very active person.
You are.
And before that was a criteria, I was in a relationship with someone who was not physically fit, and I found myself spending most of my time by myself because he wasn't able to do like the hiking and the biking and the skating. Yeah,
I totally get what you mean. For me, it's not so much the looks because I actually, as far as aesthetically, I think there's a lot of
home pork chops for you to fry every night.
Right? I'm like, I'm not cooking this swine.
Facts.
This is a whole pig. I mean, the thing is, it's like I don't require or need someone to be like a vegan like me, but I do appreciate somebody that has that mindset where it's like, okay, I understand that this is something we're gonna be getting away from, or like doing in moderation, something. But for somebody just like diving in, indulgent, I'm doing like that's not gonna work as far as the thought process. It's a completely different thought process. So that's the part where it's gonna be like that's not a match. I really.
What about our food though? Because we were talking about food and African American cuisine. So let's lay that out. What's African American cuisine? Because I love me some deep fried pork chops. I love everything fried.
Me too.
We got macaroni and cheese. We got the offcuts or the throwaways, which the neck bones, the chitlins,
pig's feet, hog maws.
Can I pause this really quick?
Yeah.
Most of my African guy friends here in the States say there's a big disconnect with them and African American women. Would y'all say that y'all experience that with African men in general?
No. For me, I would say no. I've dated African men. I know you dated African men. You know, we've dated African men. I don't feel like it's...
I want to speak on that, though.
Yeah.
So for me, no. But an area that I know I need to grow in is that the African American masculinity specifically. Number one, American men tend to be hyper masculine, regardless of ethnicity. African American men, just because of the environment, really hyper masculine. My family, the men that I grew up loving and knowing, they are thug adjacent, very hyper masculine.
Chicago.
Is thug adjacent equivalent to ghetto?
I mean, that's just.
But okay, thug adjacent is like men who can flow in multiple spaces, but they're respected in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like they post up, they got that. They got that swag. African men don't have that. So I see where that disconnect is. So when I meet an African man who doesn't have all that, he may be very masculine, but I'm not attracted to that because that's not the type of masculinity I know.
Right.
But when we unpack that though, African American men have never really been allowed to be men. They cannot protect themselves. They cannot protect their families. So all of this shit, that's
African American women have a lot of masculine energy.
We're warriors.
That's what it's
saying. We've had to be warriors because we've had to be. And we're also descendants of West African women, which is a matriarchal society.
That part is very evident to me as far as like the difference between East and West Africa. And it's there's a lot of what I notice here. A lot of East African women are much more submissive than West African women.
On the surface.
Me and the guy I was talking to.
But we sexy though.
Me and the guy that I talked to used to argue about this because he was just like, "You want to be a man," and I'm like, "I don't want to be a man. I just don't want to be your bitch." So it's like you want to be able to and I don't know if it's the Muslim and East African side that it was just made it a lot, but he sometimes like expects me not to defend myself or question him. And he's just like, I'm a tit for tat person. So if you do this, I'm going to do this. If you think you can come home at 5 a.m., I'll see you at 7 a.m. Okay? Like, treat others how you want to be treated. And he thinks like, well, no, your place is to be at home angry with me every night instead of you trying to like teach me a lesson. Do you get what I'm saying? So he's just like, even in Tanzania, I noticed a lot of women are just very docile, like just very ready to please.
That's not us.
That's not me.
I will say this. I personally, within my relationship, I am submissive. I like to be with a dominant man, and I'm definitely a submissive woman. That's not to say in my relationships with other people, like with my friends, my male friends.
But if there's a problem, so I think it also comes down to what are you standing up for? Because I'm not just like dominant when everything is good, but if I have a problem or I'm upset with something or you're doing something wrong, I'm gonna say something.
And that's my thing. My thing is with who I choose to be my partner. I choose people who are very much
can lead.
Who can lead me? And they're in alignment.
Percy,
right?
Percy, thank you for the super chat.
I can just chill. I don't like to be with people where if there's a man where I feel like I have to check up on you. It's like, okay, well, did this? Are you sure the light bills? I don't like that. I like to be able to be with a man where it's like if he says, okay, you know what, we need to move whatever apartments, houses, and I'm just like, okay, whatever you say, because I have enough faith in you. You've shown me like through your actual actions that you got me.
Hold on, we gotta acknowledge Percy really quick. He said, I know a lot of men who are respected in the streets, but they're broke. I don't have street cred. I have cred where it matters in real life.
You know what?
Kudos to you, Percy.
I like that credit.
So do y'all view the calmer nature of African men as less dominant or less attractive in general? I've never met a super calm African man. To be honest, every single African man that I've met and dated is a nutty nigga. I'm keeping it real. They've been nutty ass niggas.
I've only okay, well, loyal. Okay, no, I've had most of my most of my interactions have been with West African men, except for one person.
Tell Toddre to turn the fineness down from 12 to 10. It's messing with my phone. Okay. My opinion, African American men care more about looking tough and being respected in the streets. African men care about protecting their family unit and don't need to show excessive masculinity when it's not required.
I would agree with that. I would agree with that. Like I said, African American men have never been allowed to be men, hence the posturing, right? But if we're going to generalize and say that African men are interested in protecting their families, is that really accurate? Is that really, like, can we make that generalization?
And who is defining protection?
Yeah, that's a question.
Toddre, what is the secret to your beautiful skin?
Is it looking good?
Glowing. It's glowing.
Todre's like, oh my God, the glow? Is it looking good?
Rest and water. Rest, water, meditation. Y'all know I'm doing this Raja Yoga. Raja Yoga meditation. It requires that I meditate from 3 to 5 a.m.
Wow, that's
every
a lot.
day. Yes. And then also from 7 to 7:30, which I didn't do today. And then every hour on the hour, I have to check in.
Wow, that's really going to keep you aligned.
For sure.
Yeah. The submission is hard. A lot of the females follow their husband. I don't live in Africa. When we visit, I'm super submissive because I'm unaware of the environment. Yeah, I mean, I feel that, Brianna. I was like that my first trip. And my second trip, I was like, I do not need you to go everywhere with me, dude. Like, I can go by myself. African American men are just front and underneath. They damaged. I attest to this, honestly.
They are damaged. We are damaged. You know, we've had a lot of.
But the thing is, though, we don't realize it until we get out of that situation. Like, it's just like being in a really bad relationship. You don't realize how fucked up it is until you remove yourself from the relationship and you're like a year out and you look back and you're like,
damn,
I really didn't love myself.
Yeah, I can't believe I used to deal with that.
Really fucked up.
So where is Simone? She's right here, silly.
I don't know, where am I?
In America, I am the one with the most knowledge. My advice I give my fiance allows him to be more financially stable than all his friends. I try to be respectful in my delivery. You go, girl. Girl, kindly know Brittany is a pure Kenyan. Where's my citizenship?
Carrie.
Hello.
Run her citizenship.
Not accurate for all African men, but based on the generalization of how most African men are raised, regardless of the path they end up pursuing, they grow up. Oh, okay. All y'all single, I'm new to this channel. My mama told me, you are what you filed on your taxes.
Ooh. Well, then I guess we're.
So even if you're, because she'd be like, if you're not married, you're not in a relationship.
Damn.
She told me, what you filed on your taxes? Oh, okay. She's like, if you're the head of your household on your taxes, how you got a nigga?
Excuse me.
Different generation.
All y'all, not gonna lie, I'm falling for Simone. Love everything about her. Looks like a beautiful Maasai warrior.
Girl, that's why I said we are warriors. We are warriors.
Why y'all be treating my channel like Tinder?
Shukran.
Y'all be treating my channel like Bumble.
We just heard about Bumble.
Yeah, nah. Slide into. I'm gonna make sure if you want Simone's new channel, and I'm also gonna link Toddre's YouTube. If you want to talk to them, support them, and follow and subscribe to their channels. Y'all like arguing, don't you? No, we don't like to argue.
I have rules in my home.
Yeah.
I have rules in my home.
No, that's very true.
I will reject a nigga. When I say nigga, I mean man. I will reject a nigga if I detect that he will bring chaos into my home.
Yeah. I don't like to argue.
No.
I'm too busy.
I like conversation, but I don't like to argue. I feel like when there's someone that we're on the same page, we just don't argue.
You like to debate.
Just not even, but a lot of times when it's with a partner, we don't debate when there's things where it's like we're on the same page about. We talk about like, wow, did you hear this happen? Okay, that's crazy. And we go back and forth, but it's really not a debate because we think so similarly. I'm used to being with people that I think very similarly with.
Aligned.
Acts of service. That's my love. That's my number one love language.
It says, yeah, because a nigga can talk all day.
What's yours? What's your number? Tell me your number one and number two. Acts of service and
quality time.
That's yours.
Quality time is my number one. Quality time.
Mine
is
very
quality time.
Physical touch.
That's my number two. I'm definitely touchy. Quality time,
yeah.
and then touch.
Thank you, Jimmy, too, for the treat. Yo, y'all motherfuckers need to leave Simone alone. She mine. Listen, you guys, super chat me $500 and they will go on a date with you. Just kidding. All right. Somebody said I follow Simone's Instagram, but she don't be posting nothing.
Oh dang! You know what? That's true, but that's all going to change. Who are you? Thank you. Who's that?
King Solomon.
King Solomon. I'm going to be.
If African men on the continent are so much better than us African American men, where are your husbands? You don't know how many times I've been proposed to.
Man.
But honestly, I'm busy. I'm not looking for a husband right now. But no one's saying that they're so much better. Simone dates people of all races.
I used to date people of all races. Brittany.
What? No?
No.
Mm-hmm. But
Toddre dates people of all races.
I would
say
say
preference.
I was gonna say you date people of all races.
Look, we are products of our future is a product of our now, and my now is an African.
I want him to go into that. Why do you feel like African men
are our preference? Maybe because what we're talking about in the chat. I don't know, because we're saying that they're damaged. That doesn't mean that we prefer Africans. We're just saying that a lot of African American men come with trauma.
We have stuff that we have to work through. That's
and one thing I can say, and I'm not trying to like be a bitch, but most African American men, not most, more African American men than Africans have a lack of a father figure as well. That's more of an issue with African Americans. And it's really hard for you to be a husband and a king to somebody when you don't have an idea of what that looks like.
And that's just true. I mean, I can count on literally like one hand when I was growing up the amount of friends that I had that had two parents in home.
Yeah, it becomes a lot.
Like, I just didn't have that.
Hi, ladies. Hi. I want the lady with the locks. What's her socials?
We all have locks.
Well, no. Oh, yeah. Which one of them? I have twists.
Blonde locks, the brown locks.
Yeah, which locks? Who you want? When you shout, we tend to see it like arguing. I'm loud. Which one of y'all can cook? Thank you, astronaut status, for the super chat. Which one of y'all can cook seafood, mac and cheese, sweet potatoes, sweet tea, and actually bring me my plate and make me feel like a man?
We got you, boo. We got you.
What bills are you paying?
That's a given. I think that was a given. Right?
For Simone, not for me.
Okay.
I love to treat my man though. I would do that for my man if he deserved it. I have no problem with that. Honestly,
I feel like for me, of course, it's like I want to treat people good. Like I want to like shower my friends, my love, right? Spoil everybody. If I have love for you, there's no.
You would do that for a friend.
I would. For
Simone cooked for me and bought me my plate.
Yeah, I love you.
It was so nice. Yeah. I would do that for my friends. Bro, don't be talking about my woman. Simone is claimed. Don't watch this. Y'all are real crazy. How many kids would you plan? How many kids do you want?
7.
You would have 7
coming
kids.
Out of your vagina?
Either adopting coming out of me. I just love children. I want to just like pour into them.
She cooks for me. She cooked for me. It's on the way.
Is she coming now?
Did she make some veg? Is there a chicha?
I'm too lazy to cook, you guys. Right now I have too much going on, so I had to hire somebody to cook. She's sending some goat stew, palau, chicken stew. I will send it to you. How many kids? So you said you wanted 7.
I'm being exaggerating, but I really honestly I don't have a set number where it's like 3 is too much, 5 is too much. I don't. For me, it's just like it's whatever happens, you know. Yeah. And I'm also very.
But what is your preference number?
My preference would be to have as many kids as I can take care of. To be honest.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't see children as only ones that come out of me. If I had like 3 and then I adopted 3, that would be fine with me. I would have no problem being home with my babies all day. No problem. I think that kids are amazing. They are our future. I have no problem pouring into children.
I believe the children are our future. These kids, I hope to God these kids in our future because these new kids are crackheads.
No crackhead kids.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
Toddre is done. I'm beyond childbirthing age. I would really have to do like a lot of energy work in my lower chakras to get that to happen again.
I could see you being an adopted mom.
thought a lot about it.
My son has made me not want to have any more kids. He's a great kid, but kids take a lot of energy if you're doing it right. And these new kids really are different, though. I'm not joking. The internet puts kids' spaces. Kids are not as innocent as they used to be. They're overexposed. You're fighting influence. You're fighting to be able to.
What was that, honey? What was that?
There's somebody upstairs. Yeah.
I heard it too.
You're fighting to influence your child's life. You don't know what your child is consuming when you're not there. It's like a whole new world. So I can't imagine.
To be honest, that's part of the reason why I don't want to have children in the U.S.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a whole. I have friends who have moved their families from the U.S. Like to other parts of the world, and it's just like a relief because the U.S. is a different beast. It's like there's so many things about that country that really don't align with.
I'm so serious. My son got in trouble in school for carving dick in a chair at school. He's 8.
Wait, I have a question. The word or a photo, or like the picture?
Huh?
The word?
The word. He wrote D-I-C-K.
Sir,
on a chair at school. But that's what I'm saying. So we had that talk, and I said, what is that? What is dick? But it's other things he's watching. I can't spy on him. I've even got YouTube Kids, but you don't know who's talking to your kid. It's just a lot. It's
was
a lot
it like
going
Dick
on.
Tracy?
No, like penis.
Okay.
I said, what does dick mean? He said
male?
like my PP.
Was that teacher male?
It was a female. He carved it into his chair. But that's what I'm saying. I'm sitting here. I would have no clue that he knows what that means. You know, I'm thinking he's my little innocent little 8-year-old, but you don't know. I don't know what his friends are talking about at the back of the bus. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
These kids are exposed to these new kids. The internet has made parenting way more difficult than it used to be, in my opinion. Yes, Toddre, acts of service and quality time. What's the topic? We're just talking. You like African or African Americans too? I like everybody. What about you guys?
My preference is for men of African descent from anywhere in the world. That's my preference.
Yes.
But I go where the love is.
Toddre is not worth $500. I'd say $1 million.
Aww. Go ahead and super chat it. Go ahead and super chat it.
I just feel like the people outside of the U.S. are hard on African Americans. They are. They be thinking we crackheads.
Yeah, they're like, why do you kill each other?
Yeah.
Look at what happened in the U.S.
Simone, you got OnlyFans?
I'm actually going to start an OnlyFans. I'm going to. Oh wait. Well, I mean, I'm going to start like workout videos.
On that
I'm going to do workout videos. I want to start doing more workout videos. You guys know I'm into fitness, so I'm really going to start doing some of my the fitness routines that I use for myself and my life and my body. I'm going to start doing it on OnlyFans. So this week, you guys will see a lot on my channel that has not been there before.
You're going in, girl.
Yeah, for sure.
You are going in. Yeah. Hi ladies, you all look beautiful. Thank you. I would like to date an African American girl. We'll do it.
Why?
Yeah, why? Soccer girl, why? Can y'all say something in Swahili without looking it up? Nyaje, Marafiki.
Usiku mwema.
Wait. Sasa. What do you want us to say?
The more Simone talks, the more I think we are soulmates. Simone, wow, you're my type. I love y'all's dynamic. Yeah. Loving the energy. Y'all are beautiful. 7 kids. So how much money would I have to make if you're a housewife?
It depends. Where
completely
you located.
Depends. Yeah, that's really what it depends on.
In the U.S., you need to be a millionaire. But here in Africa, how much money?
I honestly don't know. It depends. Even if we're talking about like Nairobi versus
Banjul
or something. Like it depends. I just want my family to be comfortable. I really don't have I'm very, very not into buying stuff and all of this. I want a shamba with mboga and, just enough food to eat. And like, I just want my kids to have a very peaceful life.
That's
Would
really
you
sweet.
send your kids to boarding school?
No.
Never. Ooh, let's talk about that next.
It's not a part of our culture.
Auntie looks. I went to boarding school.
Yeah,
I did. I was in boarding school. Yeah. Auntie looks delicious. I went to a behavioral boarding school during high school. Yeah.
What is behavior boarding school?
It was for bad girls.
She was bad.
Yeah, it was for bad. I was bad.
Baya.
I There was only 3 black girls in the whole place though, and these people were nutty. I've seen some crazy. I've been traumatized. I've lived a long life, y'all. I've really lived. I need to write a book. My son did the same thing, girl. These kids bad.
Wait, but can we not say they're bad? Because I really don't.
Girl, when you have kids, we can talk.
No,
I can't have conversations with people who don't have kids because it's like, oh god.
But I don't believe in speaking that into it.
Were you really bad, or were they singling you out because you were a black girl?
I was bad. Yeah.
But even
I was upset. My grandma died. I went to go live with my mom. I didn't want to live with her. I had a lot that I needed therapy, but my parents didn't really handle it correctly. So I was acting out. I didn't come home. When I was in 9th grade, I didn't come home for 3 days one time.
What was yours?
I was with my boyfriend.
In the 9th grade?
I didn't have a boyfriend.
How old was your boyfriend?
We weren't having sex though.
How old was he?
He was a senior.
And
I was a virgin though. We weren't having sex or nothing. But I was just like, fuck my parents.
But see,
because they grounded me, and I was like, I don't want to not be able to talk to you.
But I don't think of that as bad even. I really don't. I think that, like you just said, you were exhibiting behavior because of X, Y, and Z.
I'm not saying that you're a bad person, but that's bad behavior.
Right.
So,
but then let's say that. But let's stop calling these kids bad, because I don't think the kids are bad.
I would call myself bad. I was bad.
I think you were exhibiting bad behavior. I would not call you bad.
I tell Simone all the time, before I had braces, she'd be like, oh my God, my parents beat me and choked the shit out of me. I would never, ever beat my kid or choke him. And I'd be beating the shit out of Brayson. You know why? Because he don't listen. I tell him nicely 5 times, Brayson, can you please? He'll do this. He'll look me dead in the eye and do the same thing. So I'm going to beat your ass. I'm going to beat your ass too. That's what I got to tell him. I had to go to his school and beat his ass one time. He don't listen to his teachers. That's what I'm saying. You got to have kids first.
Let me get
Because certain kids, you can't do everything. Like my oldest sister never got her ass beat. Because she would be afraid. All you got to do is tell her. But me and my other sister, you got to beat our ass and we're not going to listen.
That was me. I was the one who was always getting beat. That was me. For real. I was that one where
Simone, take Brayson for a week and you're going to be like, yeah, I'm so sorry. I had to beat his ass.
I would not touch a baby. I would
girl,
not.
He going to be running. You're going to be crying then. It's either you
together.
cry or you're
like,
going to be beating his ass.
Come here now.
Girl, he's going to be like, stop.
We're going to pray to the ancestors now.
Britt, just want to tell you you're awesome. Much love, Tanzanian. Oh, hi, babe. I think most Africans are curious and fearful of African Americans. Blame the media. Yeah, I realize that. The media is crazy. Thank you, True Serum. I have a twin sister. We both speak Spanish and Korean. Haven't seen cultural differences between my fiance. She wants someone who has a personal understanding of her. I can understand. None of these men sending Simone these compliments or sending her money. Red flags. Ignore the lame, Simone.
Yo. Okay.
Y'all are wild. Y'all really be on one.
So go subscribe to my channel.
Brittany's so raw. Thank you. I was just wondering when Brittany would have her next live. So glad I almost made it. What's up, Leah? Yeah, we're just kicking shit. We're just hanging out. Toddre is so ethereal. What does that mean?
Ethereal.
Oh, yes. Damn. I don't know what that means.
It's like a being. You're like a presence, a godly being. Ethereal. You're not even of this world, girl.
Ooh, extraterrestrial.
E.T.
Extraterrestrial.
You ready what you say?
See? Auntie looks delicious. Y'all annoying. What do y'all do for work?
That's a good question. I'm a creative. I write mostly web content, blogging, magazine articles, teaching. That's my hustle. Wardrobe styling, fashion tours. Oh my God. Airbnb rentals. I got a lot of.
You have a most. Can I pause this really quick? You was with your senior boyfriend for 3 days and didn't have sex. Yeah, okay.
In the 9th grade.
I was in the 9th grade. I wasn't. We were making out, but I wasn't having sex with him. No, I wasn't.
She wasn't there yet. That's a threshold.
His ass was what, 18?
Yeah. No, he was probably having sex with other people.
But your ass was what? 12,
14.
13?
No, I was 14. I was 14 turning. I had just turned 15 probably. But no, we really weren't doing it though, for real.
I believe you. Well, okay. When did you guys first have your first sexual experience? Penetration, yeah.
I was 16 and a half, and he was at Howard as a freshman.
You always
and I thought that he was being faithful to me. He was Nigerian. He was my first boyfriend and my first lover. And I thought he was being faithful to me at Howard. And he would tell me, like, I don't want to date these girls. Like, they just blah, 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 blah. But then I found out when I went to Howard and he was older and I was there, I found out he had been cheating on me the whole time.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. No, you were 15.
It was bad.
I was 16. And my dude was a freshman in high school. I mean, in college. He was a freshman in college. And I was a sophomore. What about you?
I feel like sophomore, junior year is the average time.
Well, this question.
Simone just lost it like 3 weeks ago.
I planned mine. I planned my my first sexual experience.
So you were
I was
like
ready, and I was like, we gotta find a dude. And actually,
a dude.
We have to find him because I grew up in a predominantly white environment, predominantly white school, and I wanted my first time to be with a black guy.
I love
so we
that.
had to find a black guy in Burbank in the late 80s. That was tough.
Like, can you pop my cherry?
Oh, that's not how I set it up.
Okay.
Oh. Okay.
Toddre, how them young Tanzanian guys treating you?
Well, we're in Kenya. They want a sugar mama.
Girl, Tanzanian men are lazy. That's what I heard. What are your ages? Guess.
Please.
Yes.
Yeah. Do y'all like men who are freaks in the sheets or boring men who like to cuddle? I like boring men who like to cuddle.
I mean, I want you to be
like
everything.
Balance.
Both.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can do
So
both.
right now, I'm really interested in tantra and energetic sex. So Google that.
I'm gonna
like
Google that. Watching you guys from Texas, I was back home in Kenya last week. I feel depressed already. Africa is therapy. Aww.
That's very true. Yeah.
When you don't drink, especially when you don't drink, is a turnoff for most American women. You're right. I can't date a guy who don't drink. For me.
Not for me.
I can't.
I love a man that's like focused.
You can be focused and drink.
I feel you. I like
if I can't have a good time with you, if we can't hit the streets together and turn up and have fun, we can't be together.
What if you can't?
Not drink?
Right. What if you can't have a good time and they just don't drink? What if they're already
that like kills my vibe? You have to at least have one drink with me. Like
okay.
I like to cook and drink wine. Like, you know, wine tastings.
What if they won't drink the wine but they'll eat it if it's in the food?
That's whack.
You know?
I need to have a guy we can have fun. My family, we drink, we hang out with each other, we play games. Like that's just a part of our like mix as well. Games. So I need to be able to take you anywhere or like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want a guy who's refusing to drink. You do not have to be a heavy drinker, but you need to at least be able to have a drink.
So question. So what about somebody that's like, because I've dated people who are like recovering addicts, so they don't drink.
If you have an addiction,
so what about that? You said no to all of you.
I would understand that.
Yeah,
but maybe we can vape together.
Okay.
Yeah. What are your celebrity crushes? That guy from Queen Sugar.
Queen Sugar? I don't know.
Kofi Cerebro.
Yes.
I don't know him. I don't know TV.
Burna Boy.
Okay, I know Burna Boy.
Thank you, West Africa 1980, for showing love to me. I know Toddre is a freak. That girl looks wild as fuck. Y'all, this is a lady. Please be on your best behavior.
It's a lady.
Lord.
If you can bring that out of me, more power to you. More power.
Toddre said you got to work this out. My fiance had his first sexual experience in his 20s. With his only other partner. I had mine at 21 with him. I wish I could have saved myself for marriage.
I like that. That's really sweet. It's really sweet.
I'm glad I came to the experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drinking is not good for your liver. I get that.
That's true. That's very
why does
true.
he have to drink? It's just I drink. I don't know. It's just if you like say you like to go skiing, you wanted somebody who maybe you could ski with, like. I don't know. I just like to drink. I like to go out at night a lot. I like nightlife. It's just that's where I'm at right now. So that may change later, but I can't imagine myself. Like, that's why I dumped my ex too. Like, that was a part of the reason. He was so boring. Like, he didn't want to.
What if they're not boring? What if they like when you get a mojito, they get a virgin mojito, and they're like, yeah.
I'm not saying you have to drink excessively, but do you get what I'm saying? Like wine tastings, like little things. Hey, what do you think about this compared to this? It's just, you know.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
But I say that because I really have dated someone who didn't drink because of their addiction.
That's
so
different.
It was like, but it was the same experience. Everyone I drank, he couldn't drink. It was really this, it was the same.
There was one guy, me and him were vibing, but he smoked every day. And like, I'm not a smoker.
That's enough.
Marijuana. I'm not a smoker. So he was like, I really like want a girl I can kind of like smoke with. Like, please. And I that's just not me. So I can understand why he would want somebody he can lay in bed and smoke with and talk. That's his thing. That's not my thing. Yeah. Brittany, keep it a buck. Do you have a hang up with Black American men and don't reference your dad and other relatives? Listen, I have nothing but stand-up Black men in my life. I've never had a problem with that. My dad treats me like a fucking queen, and he's a Black man. He's annoying as hell, but I love him. You just have to go with what you're attracted to. So for me, that is what it is. But I stand, my son is a Black man. He's half African, but he's a Black American man. My brother is a Black man. So I have nothing against Black men. I just, I think it's sexy when people have different cultures than me. Yeah, Kofi is so fine. Which one of y'all is an undercover freak? You guys, this is not like a Tinder live sex session, Don't be weird. First time I've ever heard that from a female, but whatever. I love Toddre's gray hair and flawless skin. She is goals for me. It's still hiding my grays. Don't hide your grays. Let them show. Yeah.
Be yourself.
Drinking makes you look old. Depends on how much you drink. I'm not saying I need a nigga who can down a bottle. I'm just saying, I didn't save mine for marriage. He was the first person I was truly interested in. Block the weirdo. Greetings, everyone. What's up, you guys?
I'm so glad that my parents actually taught me about sex. I had 4 sex talks from both parents. They were divorced. 2 of them were biological and 2 of them were like actual practical. And I even had a book. I had a book when I was like yay high of just naked people from baby to adulthood. And I was just enthralled in that. I'm so happy I had that experience because I didn't have sexual hangups. I didn't have guilt. I didn't have fear. I knew how a baby came as opposed to my friends who were like, oh, I just kissed this boy. I'm going to make a baby now and God is punishing me.
My mom put me on birth control before I was even having sex. Why? Because she was like, I don't ever want you to be in a situation to where it's your first time and you do it wrong and you get pregnant. And she was like, I had you at 19 and I do not want that for you. So I was on birth control super early. She used to show me pictures like, oh my God, look at this vagina with warts and herpes. That's what happens if not even to scare me, but she would just always say, guys will always say, because she just, I think, felt like I was getting to that age where I was getting ready to have sex. Or maybe she knew, like, she's dating this guy at college. So she was just like, if a guy says, like, no, I don't want to wear it because, I love you. And she was like, this is what happens.
Can we talk about condoms and why people do not want to wear them despite all the statistics? Despite all the risks, you sometimes still gotta talk a nigga into putting on a condom.
And that's confusing because it's like that's also for you.
And the stealthing that happens. Ooh.
I think it's just like when people, it's like just when me wearing no helmet with the boda.
That's true.
Almost. And you're just, you get what I'm saying? You're like, oh, it's not gonna happen to me. Even though I've seen so many people on the side of the road and heard about this and this and like, oh, it's not gonna happen to me.
That's true.
I get that. Yeah, that's true.
But it's weird. I'll wear a helmet when I'm driving myself, but when I'm on the back, I'm not concerned with a helmet. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, it is a little.
IAS production. Thank you.
Maybe you have more faith in the other drivers.
I feel like
hey, Steven. Y'all, Steven lives in Uganda. I want to go visit him so bad. He lives in Uganda.
Steven, Are you American?
Yeah, he is.
How come
Where
I
you
didn't
from?
meet you when I was there? I lived there for 2 years.
He doesn't live in Kampala though. He lives north. What is y'all's what is your first date? What is your perfect first date?
Perfect first date.
Good conversation.
Yes.
Don't be pressing me for sex. No overt, like no, none of that. Like,
yeah, just be chill. I like a chill person where it's just like they're not. I don't like a guy who's like
Pressed.
Yeah, just pressed, right?
Thirsty.
Creative. A creative date.
Yeah.
Like
I
in
like
the
an
States,
active date.
Dinner and a movie. But like, even if you ain't got it like that, how about a wonderful picnic cooked for me?
I
love
something
when a man cooks
thoughtful.
for me.
Thank you, Flower Child. You're so sweet. Nobody even drinks tap water. So that's what y'all like for first dates?
I like you know, like bowling, just different things. I like to move, you know, or like just go salsa dancing, whatever, just something different, you know. I definitely
experience.
And I also like somewhere where it's like we can talk because I want to get to know you. I want to I want to know about you. If I don't know you, I want to know you, you know.
I want to throw a question out there. I have a question. Okay. Generally speaking, would you all say that African women are vocal about what they like and don't like sexually with their partners?
Do you guys, so basically, do you think African women are honest about if the dick is bad or not? Or, yeah, is that what you're saying? Like personality-wise?
Or not even bad, but about them. Like, that I don't like that this over here.
I like it there.
Yeah, right.
Because generally speaking, women are not.
Yeah.
Women are not.
And I feel like we, as far as African American women, are definitely going to be more vocal because we just come from a more vocal culture.
While you guys answer that question, I want to say my perfect first date. So I like it when guys take control, and I just like to go out to eat first date so we could talk and like eat or whatever, and that tells you a lot about somebody, like kind of what they're ordering to drink or like what they're getting, how they pronounce things, like that type of thing.
That's true.
So if you know what a charcuterie is, or like, you know, that kind of lets me know
where we're at.
Hand
me that spoon.
So
Hand me that spoon.
I love a man who can order for me almost.
No, Toddre. Are you holding your wine glass like this?
Are you eating like this?
Are you holding it like this?
Are you eating like this?
Is it a salmon?
Oh.
Or is it a salmon?
Is it foie gras? How do people say it? Or is it?
That lets you know. No, seriously, going out to eat with the guy really lets you know.
Sometimes I do forget which fork and spoon to start with.
It's super easy. In finishing school, they teach you to go from
outside to in.
Outside to in.
Yeah. Everything should be set up
for your courses.
For me, I just love it when a guy's like, okay, well, we're gonna get this bottle. We're gonna get this. What do you like? Oh, do you want to get? I like that. I like to feel led.
Yes,
from the beginning, suggestions.
No,
I like suggestions.
I don't mind if somebody.
If I don't like it, I'll say no. I don't really like that. But just like, hey, have you had this? Or like, do you like this? I think we should. Why don't I get this and you get that?
I like that very much.
Yeah, that's what I like.
But you know what? Show interest. All of this pretending like you really not interested, you holding off on how long you gonna take to call somebody. Like, show interest.
That's not attractive.
Why does Brittany look at people's brains? Because I have to.
I like that question.
No, just lay down and bang. No, they are not. And that's why I want an African American woman. Well, women are women. A black woman is more similar to a white woman than a black man. No. Same relationship questions. African women sexually seem to be stuck in the 1700s. Y'all are so annoying.
I think that's a lie.
They are too traditional and don't want to experiment. Oh, dang, Toddre, you just got me $20 just because you glowing, plus her smile.
Aww.
Thank you, Jimmy Choo. Keep smiling. Smile harder. Damn, Toddre. Girl. Y'all funny. Africans eat with their hands anyway. Y'all colonize. Listen,
I like that too.
I don't mind that. Take me to an African restaurant and say, dang, all you eat is a goosey. Let me put you on this. So I'm not saying that has to be a steak with you could take me anywhere. And that's why, you know what I'm saying? Put me on.
Well, I mean, what you think we've been doing for the last 400 years?
Hello. Some African women are quite vocal about poor performance, but they will do their best to keep it low key. They will even beat their man. Look at in the local news reports. What? Okay. This is going left. War zone.
Okay.
They said auntie look delicious. Good Jesus. Y'all people bad. It's raining right now. It is.
It is raining.
Talking openly about sex in Africa is so taboo. Social media is changing that though, especially for millennials and younger. Seems like nobody is interested in going to the Caribbean anymore. Africa is the focal point. But Simone was just talking about how she loves the Caribbean.
I do love the Caribbean. I love the Caribbean. I felt very at home there, lived there, and liked it. So Caribbean's also good.
Steven said, Toddre, he tried to slide into your DMs and you didn't answer him.
What are you talking about, Steven?
Steven, try again.
One of those just.
Oh shit! Now Steven is cool and he cooks. He cooks a lot. He likes to enjoy it.
Now see, that's what you should lead with.
Simone, can I slide in your DM?
Send me a message. I appreciate humans. So yeah. Send me a message.
Where in the Caribbean did you go?
I used to live in Grenada and I used to live in Trinidad. So yeah, I love both of those places. I want to spend more. I visited other places. Oh, I saw it too. But those are the only places I've lived in and love. Yeah, I love the Caribbean.
Where have you been?
In the Caribbean. Mm-hmm. I've been to Jamaica, I think, and Cuba.
I want to go. I want to see Asada. Man, I wish I could be like, where you at? Free Asada! I've been to St. Thomas. Yeah, I have been to Jamaica. I have been to Antigua. I've been to Puerto Rico. And I've been to the Bahamas.
I'll be real about the Caribbean. So many people in the U.S. go that it just seemed like a regular thing to do, and I didn't want to be regular.
Yeah, I feel that.
I didn't realize like how much culture is in the Caribbean.
Yeah. Have y'all been to North Kenya? I haven't.
Not north.
It's
like to the equator, but not like north.
Yeah, that's central. Yeah. They are honest to their girlfriends about their experiences, and if it's bad, they may just ghost the man. Many are self-conscious about stating their preferences, and take the time to get comfortable. Simone is looking like a snack. Simone, do you prefer Caribbean men or African American men?
I don't have a preference per se. I think that especially when I was in America, I always was kind of like, I know I don't want to end up here. So sometimes it was difficult to find an African American man that also wanted to leave America, versus sometimes like Caribbean or African men. They were like, oh yeah, the concept of leaving America wasn't foreign to them. They were like, oh yeah, I'm totally fine with going here, going there. So I've dated a lot of non-African American men because it's like, okay, I found that Caribbean men, they're okay with going back to the Caribbean. African men are okay with going back to Africa. But I for a long time I've known I didn't want to end up in the U.S. So
one prominent Kenyan politician came back with an African American woman in the 1990s. But the woman gave her no respect. Guy had to beg her immigration big shot to deport her. What y'all talking about? Simone, let's go to Peru and Belize.
Peru and Belize, yeah.
I would speak Spanish. Simone, how long will it be before you can hold an entire conversation in Swahili?
Sijui, lakini ninajaribu. But yeah, I'm working on it. I have a wonderful teacher and we practice and she's awesome. So yeah, I'm working on it.
I've noticed younger Pan-African Black American women can't stand Black American men. Why do you think that is?
Wait, I'm sorry. Say that again.
You said that younger Pan-African Black women do not like African American men.
I will say this. I consider myself to be definitely a Pan-Africanist, and I have nothing against African American men. As that's me as a Pan-African African American woman. I feel like part of one of my things that I don't like in the U.S. is that worldwide, but especially I feel like in the U.S. there's this big feminist movement, and I feel like things that are separating us as Black women and Black men, I'm not with, right? I feel like we need to be united. You know, Black men and Black women need to be united. I'm not with the whole putting divisions between us. You know, we don't really see that with a lot of other races, right? You know, who do we see that with? You know, there's not this whole trope,
protect each other.
Right. This trope of the independent Asian woman. You know, we don't see that, right? Like that's something that they put on us, and I'm not with it. We are united. We need each other. It's very much propaganda. We need each other. We're a unit.
Tell Toddre to respond to my man Steve right now on live. Can't do my mans like that.
What did Steve say?
He want to cook you dinner.
He said that he slid into your DMs and you ignored him.
I said, Steve, what was you coming with?
Steve, come stronger in the DM.
Stronger or correct?
Will, why are you trying me? Will, I am not a cheater. Like, Will, are you my ex-boyfriend in disguise? Simone is easygoing. Toddre is sweet, but you better not cross her. Okay. Brittany is fun, but girl is wild. She will cheat on you.
That's why y'all read me.
Why is Simone sweet?
Say that.
I'm not a cheater. Simone can tell you I'm a very sweet lover. I'm the most giving girlfriend you could ever have. Oh, not in that way. Wait, I was like, not in a lesbian way. She's witnessed the way that I've treated a guy.
When a nigga cross you, then what happened?
When a woman's fed up, ain't nothing you can do about it. Okay, that's it. R. Kelly style.
Chicago now.
Y'all, they be reading. But no, Simone can tell you she has witnessed me in love. Yeah. I am a 100% faithful and loving person, but I support that. A line. Brittany, what about the brothers in Brazil and UK? Would you ladies date them? I would date any man who is good. Period. I feel like we all feel that way.
I like Brazil.
I
like the brothers in the UK too, but it's a lot of
African descent.
Do they like
of Afro descent? Are we talking about? Yeah, for sure. I don't. If you're a diasporan, I want more.
Simone, you got to remember, you are the only Black woman on the planet who are rooted in an empire. So the gender war dynamics were well crafted by the opposition.
Facts. Very true. Very true. Who said that?
FBA Nigel.
FBA Nigel. I feel you.
Black unity is dope. It is amazing how so many of these dudes keep trying to wedge against Black American men. It's sad all they know is Pookie and Tyrone. Yeah. I know, Steven. Have y'all seen Pootie Tang?
Yeah, a long time ago.
That just reminded me, Pookie.
Tang want to put it down. What do you say? He's like, Tang want to put it down.
Who in here has seen Pootie Tang?
Well, white people love that shit.
Yeah.
Anything to make a mockery of us.
Simone, you are real beautiful. Let's get these likes up, please. Everybody stop. If you're watching this right now, go like. Please, y'all. Y'all know I'm unemployed. This is all I got. This is my bread and butter, y'all. Go like. Steve, you better get your game up to Toddre. She the hardest to get. Can I have the three of you together for my birthday? Are you drunk?
Right. What do you mean? You want us to bring
you want to? Yeah. We'll bring you a cake.
Like
yeah.
Yeah.
We will all have a third of the cake under our hand, and we'll bring it to you.
He said, Pootie Tang, Sadate. Y'all are funny.
Never said, can they have the three of us?
That's out of
all this energy. What you gonna do with that?
He'll leave, and he can leave the bottle. Brittany, keep it a stack. Black American men are gonna love Uganda. We know why. Yeah, because all that ass. Ugandans have ass. Tanzanians have ass.
Blessed.
Yeah. Tanzanians are blessed.
They blessed.
They're slim thick too.
They blessed.
A lot of
like me.
Nah, they got ass.
Girl,
like ass.
What are you trying to say?
Oh, you have ass. I meant to say, Ugandans have like the whole lower body though, so they have like thicker thigh type bodies versus Tanzanians that it'll be like thin and just ass.
Oh, okay. Well, what kind of
It depends on what you like.
What?
Brittany, I noticed your love for Red Bull energy drink. Can it be substituted with water? I drink a lot of water.
Thank you. Whoever said that, yes, I feel you. because we don't like that, do we? That's
I
right.
honestly like the taste. That's
Well,
the
we do.
crazy
She's
part.
not gonna like it after we keep writing her those messages.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why
Thank
not
you.
my business?
I like
When are we coming to Nigeria?
Yeah.
Funny. Now I do plan on coming. I want to come to Lagos by the end of the summer. I really do.
I do want to come too.
Yeah. Put Simone on that Ugandan matoke diet and she'll be all right.
All right.
That's how you gain weight.
I'm working on it.
Matoke.
Matoke.
Is it vegetarian?
It's
Yeah,
so
yeah.
good.
Matoke is just
It's
plant-
vegan.
It's plantain. Yeah.
Hmm.
Napenda plantain, napenda matoke.
King Solomon said she'll come to Nigeria when y'all get electricity. You play too much. Y'all be so rude.
Why you say that?
I swear, y'all
King
just be
Solomon.
so
Why you gotta King
rude.
Solomon?
It's like so rude, honestly.
King Solomon.
What's the easiest way to work in Africa and the best place to work? That's a loaded question.
What do you do? It depends, right?
Start.
What do you do?
I know what you're about to say.
I was about to say, don't come here if you don't have a job.
Yeah.
Or a business.
Or money saved.
Yeah, you have to be your own. Don't come here looking for a job. Because you're not going to get it. It's very slim.
If you get it, it's not going to be at the pay rate
that you
you're
want. Mm-hmm. Do not come here to Africa unless you have something going on for yourself.
Okay.
I might be too drunk saying this, but Toddre looks like an exotic fetish. That is nice.
That's nice.
I don't know how to respond to this. This was like,
well, I don't know what an exotic. Maybe he's saying that he's fetishizing you because you look exotic. So you at home, Mister? You must be at home getting lit on this good Friday, relaxing, huh? It is Friday. I would like to take you around. Toddre is giving a slight dominatrix vibe. Toddre, I think this is why you need to get
what's going on.
You need to get on your own live, girl. You got a lot going
on with all black
I've been
people next
meditating.
time.
I don't know what's I've been meditating. Listen.
Y'all, if y'all don't leave Toddre alone, Brittany, stop autocorrecting my comments. Yeah, I am rereading them because they don't sound right. Yeah, I had to correct them.
She's an educator.
Yes. Does size matter to you?
Yes.
No.
But
No.
but everybody is different.
Very true.
Everybody is different. So somebody might like a super big, somebody prefer a strong medium, somebody would prefer something smaller.
Yeah, and our bodies also are not shaped the same. I've learned that just from talking to some of my girlfriends. Like, I can't take, a lot of. I can't take some stuff. I'm a small person.
You know what though?
So
I don't like a lot of girth. Like length, I
Yeah.
can do. But
Ooh,
girth,
yeah.
I'm like, are we having a baby now?
Yeah.
And Brittany is silent. She pleads the fifth. This is not going to be.
I have to.
You said, there you go, Auntie.
Does it go away? Does this video go away?
Never.
Havana.
Oh,
No.
it don't go away.
So listen, I like a nice Mendingo warrior. I like a good time. Yeah.
Well,
but size does not matter because some guys don't know how to use the weapon. You know what I'm saying?
ooh, yeah, that's true. That's true.
A warrior with no technique.
Oh,
Just
sword.
Yeah.
Not a
Yeah,
sword.
yeah.
No swordsmanship.
I want you to come to Osun Asagbo Festival. Where is that?
In Nigeria.
Toddre is obviously a Scorpio. Wow, Kim, you guessed correct. That's they be right. My subscribers, I have the best. They're smart. They're very smart. Trust, they're very smart. You smart. Simone, I'm proud of your Swahili.
Shukran.
I'm not the only person that be speaking Swahili.
Okay. Sure.
Sweet
Auntie Toddre.
Go ahead.
Sweet Auntie Toddre, how young are you willing to date? 20, 21?
No. I mean, honestly, age is really just a number. But wow, 21 is really young.
Do not call her sweet auntie.
So even the way you Auntie. I'm Auntie.
Yeah, but don't ask. You're not gonna ask.
Followed up with that question.
You're not really. That's what I'm saying. You're not gonna ask your real, like your auntie,
Sweet
like,
auntie.
oh, sweet auntie. Like that's like me, like that's like me, like, oh, sweet uncle, how old is the like? Just say, hey, sexy Toddre.
I respect that more.
We're not going out to the club. Nah, we're not going out to the club. Back then, y'all called us African booty scratchers. They said back then y'all called us African booty scratchers, but now it's like, hey, shout out to our roots.
No. Back then they called you African booty scratchers. I'm just telling you right now, if you see us over here, we are not them. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of people back in the States right now who are still on that.
But you know,
and we're not them.
I remember people calling dark-skinned Black Americans African booty scratchers.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Being dark-skinned when I was younger was so hard. Toddre looks like she knows Erykah Badu's secrets. Y'all are so annoying. Tell me, Toddre. Tell me your secrets.
Hello.
We about to go bowling, Brittany. Bring Auntie and Simone. Did you fix your laptop? I had a plug for you. Hit me up. Will you guys ever come back to the U.S.?
To visit? Yes. We don't want to live there.
Oh my God, what's been happening within the last
It's
couple of
ghetto.
It's like this is reaffirming
always
everything.
changed.
It's not. There's something very wrong energetically in that place. Seriously, and there's a lot of things that are happening, and my belief they are going to continue happening because there's so much that is wrong there. There's so much
karmic debt.
And
karmic accounts.
Yep, there's so much debt that they paid out.
Right by me, reparations.
Go ahead and give them that.
You will always. What
Go
was the rest of the line? Till you do right by me.
Color purple.
Yeah.
Yep.
What did she say? You
She
will
said,
always suffer. What did she say?
I forgot what
she said. Like 10-fold or something. Did she say something like that?
I don't know.
Well, you know what she said.
That's what debt in America is like. Whoa.
America has a lot coming to it that there's a reckoning that's going to happen. America has shed a lot of blood, a lot of blood,
imploding,
and you know, everything is going to be what it is for real. I think the babies, that was hard. Those babies. Yeah.
Simone, you have to join my project. I will be contacting you. Contact Simone. We love you guys back. Toddre, you from Cali? Your folks either from Louisiana, Mississippi, or Texas?
Louisiana.
Of course.
I do want to get out of the U.S. now. It's okay, babe. Come to Africa.
Please come.
It's because of what the Mzungus did to the natives. The land is cursed. Yeah. Single sisters, any plan for y'all to move in together? We're grown.
No, that's not.
But you know what though? It was a thing. I don't know if it's still a thing for single women to like purchase a big property, build a big house, and like live in it.
Can we build 3 houses?
Like Golden Girls, but ×3.
Well, I would be okay with getting the lot together, but I want my own place.
Y'all would get annoyed at me.
I need my space because I don't even have the same.
Till you do right by me, everything you touch gonna crumble.
Yeah, that's it.
You better say it.
Until you do right by me.
It's gonna crumble.
Crumble it.
Time's up.
Tell Biden. Send it to Joe Biden.
Please do.
Simone, Karibu, Tanzania, Tukalawa, Chukala, Cha, Kiswahili.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. Let me read it because she be messing it up. Okay, wait.
Wait. Small, girl.
Wait.
Karibu, Tanzania, Tukala, Chukalukula.
Food. Welcome to Tanzania. Food something.
Eat
Swahili.
Swahili.
Okay. Oh yeah. Napenda. Chakula Swahili. Yeah, napenda. Tamu sana.
Brittany, you talk too well. Thank you. People still believe in curses. Okay, I definitely believe in curses.
For sure. Because they're real.
Toddre, which side of your family is Louisiana Creole?
My paternal side, but only half of my paternal side. The rest of my grandparents are from the South, but they're not Creole.
Stop speaking bad of USA.
we're speaking about the experiences that USA has given us. So if USA treated us better, we would have a lot better things to say about it. But
question, the person who said that, do you feel like African Americans, let's just say non-white people, can fully self-actualize in the U.S.?
We'll wait for her to answer. Steven, honey, North Carolina A&T, who, babe? How Harvard wishes it could be Howard at this point. Ooh, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We are happy that African diaspora is coming back to Africa.
We love it.
Simone Swahili is impressive. Simone, Nukuwana Nana, you know Swahili a lot.
Aww,
I find Simone Swahili is impressive. Very soon you'll start speaking Shang.
Yes, I want to start speaking Shang. You know, because it's Nairobi, so I gotta learn Shang.
Brittany, have you been to Best Lady? You were looking for a beauty supply store.
Yeah, there's a lot of Best Ladies. Have you been downtown in CBD in town?
No, I have not.
We'll go.
Take me.
Sawa.
Yeah. All right, you guys. We're about to log off soon because I don't like to go into 2 hours because it just makes it so.
It's not that long.
It's an hour and a half almost. Brittany, have you? Does Toddre smudge the sage before going to bed?
Not before going to bed, but you know what? I do have a essential oil diffuser by my bed, and I'll do some frankincense, maybe some lavender if I have it.
I'm gonna put down the Red Bull. Are Kenyans alcoholics? For sure. Well, it depends on where you hanging out, honestly. I think all Africans drink a lot, to be honest.
Do West Africans drink that much? No.
They drink way more here than in Ghana.
Yeah.
Drinking here is a culture.
East Africa.
Yeah, definitely.
Y'all drank.
There's a lot of drinking.
Drank.
African Americans, we don't really drink that much.
How does it feel to be? Girl, my uncles be throwing back.
That's right.
My family be throwing. We be drinking.
Right.
How does it feel to be living in a country where you're the majority and not being referred to as a person of color?
Amazing. It feels amazing. It feels freeing. It feels like nyumbani. It feels like home for real. You guys have to understand, we've never felt this, right? In America, there's really not a place where we're the majority. So to be in a place and you see, you know, the president, you know, the teachers, the billboards, the lotion posts, everything. It's like we've never experienced this. It's amazing. We're grateful. We're very grateful to look around and see people that look like us because we don't get that at home.
So don't.
We don't. I love it.
You do need a yellow fever shot technically, but it honestly depends on the agent, you guys. Like, and honestly, for money talks. So yeah. West Africans love the palm wine. I love me some palm wine. It is so good.
That's true.
We are not people of color. We are Black African.
I agree. I'm black.
Can I contact you, Toddre? You gonna be my mentor?
Oh,
it's a female.
Oh, never mind.
Definitely.
Well,
reach out.
Simone, what's your last name?
Oh. My last name is Hardy.
Okay.
Hardy. It's, British. Sorry.
All right, you guys, we'll take a couple more comments. This has been really fun hanging out with my girls. Take a shot for us Kenyans. I don't have nothing left. That's why I'm actually ready to end this live so I can just go get a little dinner.
We're down to here. Sorry. It's very minimal.
Black African pride. But a lot of Africans in East Africa don't like the word black. Y'all don't like to be called black. And I say black ass to everybody, even if you're white.
Will you be celebrating Juneteenth next month?
I sure will. Yeah. Who believes Black Americans are a new group of African descent, but not African?
Say it again. Who believes that?
Who believes Black Americans are a new group of people of African descent, but not Africans?
But you know what? Nikki's father says that we are super Africans, which is an interesting concept because we're a blend of so many different types of Africans.
I feel you on that.
What?
Toddre looks like she smells amazing. She does.
I want to smell her too.
Smell her. Toddre, come back.
Come here. I bathed today. I bathed today.
It smells like soap.
Let's both smell her at the same time.
And shampoo.
She
Toddre,
your hair
that
smells
is
good, girl. Smell herself.
Dang.
Girl, she smells good. Girl, you smell
It
good.
smells like soap, shampoo, and oil. And oil.
Now you really do. You smell like a good hair oil.
Yeah.
I like it. Dang, me and Simone look like we stink.
Well, look. They
Oh, look,
dang.
You smell like you smell. I'm kidding. Brit in the trenches. Why am I in the trenches?
Because she's just
They think I live in the ghetto.
Oh, I thought you meant she's so low.
No. Oh, maybe that's what he's talking about.
Your videos.
Yeah, I made a video, and they were like, some people were like, "Oh, thank God, finally you're local." And some people were like, "Brittany, your parents did not work hard for you to live there."
I feel like we have to get out of that, honestly. Like, we're living.
But she been
we're
saying
a lot
the whole
safer than
time. I want to do local. I want to get local.
I'm local. But the thing is, I'm good. And that's what
good.
That's what I tried to tell people. I lived in the hood in Atlanta.
And my thing is, she's a lot safer here in the trenches than she is in, Cali, New York. So what do you guys consider trenches? I'm sorry, but right,
Simone should get a kissy name. Toddre can get a Kamba name. Brittany, did you get a Luya name yet? No. If Toddre cheated on me, I would apologize. Good night, Crunking. Brittany, I think moving to Gongro was a great move. Your character will come out stronger. Thank you.
We need more of that. It's a lot of good eats on your block, though. Yeah.
Girl, my block is popping. That's what I call it. Yes, I went to the fish and chips, girl. I went to Hashima's Cafe.
For real?
Yes, I been in the streets. No, I had some madazi and some egg. A nice girl. Kenyans drink a lot, but are not drunks. There's a difference. Toddre created a whole thirst fest in here. I know. Toddre turned my live into a Toddre thirst party.
Thirst trap.
God, no, Brittany. If it's safe, do you? Yes. I need me a Toddre in my life. Girl, you need to get your own damn life.
I've been single. I've been in East Africa for 4 years now. Single.
Well, that's going to change tonight.
Girl, you got pickings.
Integrity.
Well, maybe
not. Slide into her DMs, you guys. I'll put the link. The visual landscape is not the same in Kenya as it is in America. In America, it looks ghetto, but in Kenyan standards, it's not. Yeah, we need more of our sisters to come back to the motherland.
We're coming.
Let me change that, Toddre.
What you trying to change?
Oh, the singleness.
Toddre does have a YouTube channel. I'm gonna post it. My Instagram is Brittany in Africa. Brittany, when are you bringing Lala to Nairobi? I'll ask her when she wants to come. She has her baby, which kind of makes things hard sometimes. Toddre, you're not gonna be single for long, girl. Y'all sisters are all beautiful. Thank you. Sisters, can we as Black folk not use the N-word? Very degrading, yet we don't like it when other races call us that. My opinion, but I still love you. I'm going to say the N-word.
I'm of that opinion. If I say the N-word, I mean it in a derogatory manner. I'll say that because I feel like that's how it started being used, and I feel like it's hard to wash that derogatory, I don't know, that derogatory flair off of it. So if I say that, it's not a compliment.
My grandfather used to say it, and it was the sweetest thing. He used to say it in the sweetest way. I don't know if that was his New Orleans accent, but
that's my nigga.
I've
called my man. I would call my husband my nigga. That's my nigga. He's everything to me. He's my nigga. I would never call my man something bad, but I would say that's my nigga over there. You can be my king, you can be my nigga, you can be all those things. But I don't know. I don't take offense to that word. Toddre needs some real Kenyan loving, real pipe. Okay, I'm done. We're done talking about Toddre. What's Simone's Instagram? I'm gonna put it in the chat.
It's Ms. Power Trip.
MISS?
No, just MS. MS. Period. MS. Power Trip.
MS. Power Trip. Brittany, please invite these guys back. They're a lot of fun. We are kings and queens. We need more lives with your squad. These ladies, turn up. Well, thank you guys. Stop policing Black voices. Amen. Like, just let me say what I want to say. Literally,
I feel like everybody should be able to say. I feel like, to be honest, white people, you can say whatever you want, but you gonna catch these hands. I mean,
hey,
there
Miss
will
Lady.
be consequences. There's consequences. That's all. I feel like everyone should be able to say whatever they want.
My Cash App is Lovey72. I'm sorry. I know you've asked me for my Cash App many times. I just posted it. It's Lovey7272. It's under my mom's name, though.
I was about to say, does your Cash App work?
Yeah, we can't get Cash App here. So when you guys Cash App me, my mom just transfers it to my account. So her Cash App is Lovey7272. But we can't use Cash App here. Toddre, stop with the hypnosis.
Oh, she over there with mine.
What's Toddre's Cash App?
Look,
you can just send hers to mine. I'm just kidding. Yeah, she has a PayPal. You want to get in your PayPal? Or do you want me to put it in the link?
Because I had somebody send me Cash App, and the money came through like 2 weeks later, but it didn't register on the app. It doesn't work in Africa. What happened to it? It eventually came to me like 2 weeks later.
I will be in touch, and Pace is much easier. I'll put all of our information down below for anyone feeling generous. Yeah, sorry, but can you guys explain to me a little bit why every American has a gun?
Lord, everyone doesn't, but there's way too many. The regulations are not as strict as they need to be. There's a lot of people that have access to guns that, to be honest, shouldn't be able to have access to guns.
But when did it start? It started because white planters were afraid of African uprisings.
Yes.
The right to bear arms. And then also you have to think about these people coming to the U.S. where there was already an entire nation of people. So they're defending themselves against a nation of people, the indigenous people, right? And then, and then when Obama was in office, the gun purchase rate went up because they're afraid of us doing to them what they did to us. That's the root of the right to bear arms in our Constitution.
Yeah. Anu, I'm gonna put her email in the chat, I promise. But I had 2 guns in Atlanta. I had a gun upstairs and a gun downstairs.
For real?
Yeah, playing with these niggas run up on me.
Yeah, I have no problem with gun ownership. I really don't. I am a very I think gun ownership is completely fine. I think that there should be regulations about who can own guns, because the thing is, what we see with a lot of these shootings are that a lot of these white men who are committing these shootings have very clear documented history of mental illness. They're actively taking medication. They've actively seeing their doctor, they're prescribed something. People know that they're mentally ill, and they're still able to get guns. You know, that's an issue. That should not be, right? We don't have you don't see these shootings in with people who like Brittany own a gun. That's not who's doing the shootings, right?
Yeah.
So it's not the gun ownership that's the problem, in my opinion. It's the regulations of who can own a gun. We have some very, very clear documentation and evidence on people who have issues, and it's still fine for them to own a gun. I think that's ridiculous.
Disarm the police.
No.
Train them in a way that European police officers are trained.
But that's because
they don't have a police. And then also, if you have the type of job where a gun is required, leave that gun at work. Amend the Constitution, the right to bear arms, amend that shit. And then also,
it's impossible to disarm.
And then also, all these video games where you shooting up and killing people, remove those from the marketplace.
I don't think that's the issue because those video games are available everywhere.
I think that is part of the issue.
But then we would see an uprising and shootings in other places that those video games are available in, Germany and Canada, all these other places that have high gun ownership, and we don't see that.
But it's not just one thing; it's
right.
many things that contribute.
Right. I definitely
watched an episode of Sopranos when I was married with my former husband. After that episode, we was rolling around on the ground wrestling. He banned the Sopranos in the house. That's how powerful the visual is. Because it's violence, it's the consuming of violence, and that's how we fight wars. Hand on hand.
The Sopranos was violent? They were wrestling? What was
hand to hand? Okay, let me just take it back. Okay. Hand to hand combat is not as common as it was, right? Mm-hmm. But we fight wars like with a joystick. You understand? Mm-hmm. And so it's training people psychologically to kill without consequence.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about that. I think at the end of the day, there's no hope for America when it comes to guns because you cannot disarm an entire people. The Constitution is the Constitution. It's going to be impossible to disarm. People are going to continue to sneak guns in. It's just a part of our culture. We have a gun culture. So I do not agree with disarming the police because I know for a fact if I have a husband who's a police officer and most of the population has guns, black ass needs to have a gun.
I just think that I don't think there's any problem with having a gun. I think there's a problem when people who are literally actively taking medication for their several mental illnesses, when they're able to get guns. I think that's clearly dangerous. And a lot of these cases, a lot of people have been very clearly diagnosed and are being treated for illnesses, and they're still able to get guns.
Also, let's talk about how, honestly, heart disease, liver disease, and a lot of health from the lack of food regulations and beauty product regulations in America kills way more people than mass shootings, and especially Black people disproportionately.
People, and you know what I mean?
There's way other things that are way more deathly. So I think sometimes gun violence gets sensationalized. Thank you, Kennedy, for the special treat. You're really sweet. Scorpio women are sexy. We all know they are. Hey, Toddre. The answer is to leave America. Guns isn't the problem. People are psychotic here in America. Love you, Brittany. Lima, thank you so much. Love you, Brittany. All you ladies are absolutely gorgeous. I'm so inspired to leave America to come back home to Africa. Lima, what country are you from? Where are you trying to come back to? Babe, let's link. You could be the little fourth one right here. I like Simone's thinking. I wouldn't ban video games, though. There are other ways. Never disarm. Criminals will always get easy access to guns. And in Britain, they stab your ass. They may not have guns, but you'll get stabbed. No, for real. I know people. No, for real. Because I've heard stories. I know a lot of people in Britain, that's a thing. If somebody wants to hurt you, you will get hurt.
I just never heard the word stab pronounced.
Stab. 400 million guns in America. There's more guns than there are people.
Really sad.
Yeah, I had to have a gun because I know if somebody runs up in my house, y'all have a gun. So I'm not about to be sitting there looking crazy with my son.
Yeah, I've said that I feel like if you want them to start changing the gun laws, if we want them to start changing the gun laws, you let a whole bunch of Black people in droves start to own guns. They're gonna be like, oh wait, this is problematic. We should put some regulations on this. Yeah. I feel like that would every time we do something, it's a problem. Mm-hmm. If we really want change, if you let millions of Black people start owning guns, what do you think is going to happen? They're going to have a vote on it real quick. Since killing dozens of children doesn't seem to do it.
When Trump became president, my dad got hella guns.
Well,
yeah, we have a gun on every floor of my house, and my personal house too. That's why he told me you need to go get. He was like, "So what you gonna do if you upstairs and the gun is downstairs? Like, you hustling backwards?" So I was like, "Damn, Papa." Yeah, so he has a gun on every floor of our house and in his car. He ain't playing with y'all niggas. Thank you, News IQ, for the special treat. It's true here in London. There are stabbings every other week, shootings too, but not as much as stabbings. Told y'all.
Guy.
Mm-hmm. 2 guns. You're such a soldier, daughter. Yeah, Steve. Dang, I had cameras too.
She's ready.
Yeah.
But the fact that we have to live like that.
That's
People
part
be
of the
taking their
reason.
guns to Walmart. Unconcealed in some states.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That ain't no living.
A question for Toddre, beloved. What country do you prefer in general, Kenya or Uganda?
Ooh, I love Ugandan people, but I prefer Kenya. Mainly because of the urban green spaces and the proximity to the ocean.
Brittany, do you use racial slurs for other races? If so, can we hear it? What's wrong with you?
Well,
you messy. I'm African American. I was born in DC, but DNA says West Nigeria and Cameroonian. Trying to connect with my ancestors. You got to come out here, Lima.
Cameroon, me too.
Wafa. I'm shocked that Princess of Zion Lady Brittany is such a sweet spirit. Didn't realize the Wild West was up there as well. I'm nice. Why are Americans calling terrorism mental illness?
It depends on who's doing the terrorizing, baby.
I don't think there's a lot of overlap. I mean, I don't think just because I think this, the boy who just massacred these young children, he's a terrorist.
I think his mom didn't beat him.
I think he's definitely a terrorist.
His mom knew he was bad, but didn't want to call him bad.
I think 2 things can be true at the same time.
Yeah.
You don't get special treatment because you have mental illness. Like, you probably do have mental illness, but at the same time, you definitely committed an act of a lot of evil and straight up terrorism, and you should get the consequences for those actions. Point blank. Period. Like, that's not a excuse, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of people living with mental illness and they don't go murder dozens of children.
I don't think you can compare a gay slur to a racial slur because I've actually heard a lot of gay people refer to themselves as those slurs because that's theirs to hold and claim and repackage for themselves. So I can say nigga because I consider myself a nigga, therefore I can say it. I'm not like some gay people even call themselves the F word themselves and their own friends because that's theirs to claim and hold on to and repackage. So I don't think you can really compare. You're supposed to read the super chat. I did read the super chat. You silly? Oh, never mind. I didn't. Guns don't kill people. People kill people. That's like blaming a car for killing someone in an accident. America has a mental health problem. I agree with you. I totally agree. If all 3 of y'all look like a cold-blooded snack, thank you. We're doing great. We're doing great.
Entrees, okay?
Do you find yourselves missing America?
I miss rollerblading.
Girl, I would never rollerblade over here unless you're just tired of living.
I don't know.
You're ready to risk it all.
I guess I wasn't thinking on the street. I was just like, rollerblade at home. I get what you mean. Well, you're going to get further here than you're willing.
Wrestling with your woman has nothing to do with violence or anger, Toddre. If you want to wrestle, I'm here for it. I'll even let you win.
I don't like wrestling. I want you to feed me.
How would y'all? I'm with you, Brittany. A lack of discipline leads to all types of dysfunction. Hello.
I agree with that statement. My only thing is that I don't think that all discipline needs to be in the form of physical.
You're right.
I'm very, very much on discipline.
It depends on the child. Yeah. Simone, your smile is a killer. If Al-Shabaab came to Kenya and shot people in the mall, CNN won't call it mental illness.
Well, and that's the thing. I mean, there's such a double standard. That's my only thing is if you have a mental illness, you still taking your butt straight to jail. It doesn't exclude. It's not an excuse for the terrorism. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not of that. Like, oh, he had a mental illness, so therefore he gets 1 month in a facility and then goes home. No, you kill people, you ruin people's lives. You get the consequences of that. That's how I feel about it. You're right.
I love you guys. I've been following you from New York City. I like what you guys are doing. You inspired me to prepare to move back to the continent, and that's what we're here for. And that's y'all. I've told them, get on your YouTube. right? Because some of y'all may love me, but like relate to Toddre more. Like maybe you're her demographic, or like be more like on the health tip like Simone. Like everyone, we all have different niches and different paths here as an expat. You know what I'm saying? So like Toddre, her mom might be coming out here. So some of you guys who take care of your mom or dad but still want to move would relate more to her. Do you know what I'm saying? Certain things. So encourage these ladies. When I put their links below, please follow them, because I do want them to like, I want to join y'all's live. Yeah. Hello. They always, King Solomon, American media, government are full of hypocrisy. Brittany, have y'all come across Kenyan Somalis there yet? Yeah, I've been to Eastleigh.
It's a lot.
There's a lot. Yeah. Seems like everyone in the States needs therapy, black and white.
That racism is a psychosis in the first place.
It is. That's very true. That's very true.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is.
Back in the day, we used to think education would cure racism. No. People have education. They just have an understanding of culture, and they still want to hate. It's a psychosis.
If Albino was sitting in between y'all, would he be eye candy or just another female to y'all? I mean, he's homosexual. He's openly homosexual. So, of course, he's going to be like a friend. Julian Albino, he's a YouTuber I'm interviewing. He's a really big YouTuber who's in Kenya, right? And who's in Kenya right now. Simone, I love your heart. What does the name Toddre mean?
It's a very, very, very uncommon Spanish surname. And it's spelled Tadre. My mom saw it on the Newlywed Show, and she changed the spelling and added an accent over the E.
You're special. I would thank my mom.
All right, mama.
I was going to say, you have a name. I've never met a Toddre, so that's awesome. All right, y'all, we about to go. I'm getting sleepy. Yeah, I'm sleepy, y'all. I'm on grandma time. Oh. It's been real. Bye, you guys. I really appreciate you guys for hanging out on this Friday. I know a lot of you guys probably were at work or got home, or you're chilling, spending your weekend listening to me and my friends talk on 8. So I appreciate the love and support from you guys.
It's 1 a.m.
Oh no, this computer is an hour ahead. Do y'all live in Nairobi? Yes, we all live in Nairobi. Yes. It's 12 here. We are pleased with you. That makes me happy that you're pleased with me. You were bad girls. I invited you to my watering spot in Kilimani, Nairobi, to meet nice and funny friends like you, but no reply. Sawa, I love you girls though. Hit up my DM. I don't see all the comments. Hit up my DM. We're not bad girls, but good night. Off to the club. Good night, girls. Have fun at the club. Bye. Good night, you guys.
Bye. Bye.
What?